Hello my friends, Elsie here with a twin flame deep soul connection update. Yeah, I thought we'd go at it this week. I don't know, it just feels weird to me. The energy feels weird, and I was asking what reading I should do next, and yeah, I'm told I need to sort of give an update for you, those of you who are expecting someone who is, if you are in a deep soul connection, or you think you're in a twin flame connection, or a soulmate connection, please look up the definitions of those so you don't get them all mixed up. So this is what I'm being told here. So I'm going to put, it's going to be a you versus them. We're going to put one card on each side here, and we'll find out what I'm supposed to tell you, I guess. Yeah. Find out what I'm supposed to tell you. All right. So my intention is to have this be the divine feminine, this be the divine masculine. Let's talk about what's going on and what the energies are that are here. We have new beginning for the divine feminine. We have new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Okay, something coming up new for the feminines. Then we have twin flame. I mean, y'all, I can't even, right? Your passion ignites. There we go. For those of you who are in a twin flame connection, there you go. Yeah, somebody is coming towards you. It is almost time for union. For those of you who have put in the hard work, some of you will come into union. Those of you who have done the hard work. And it looks like this feminine is looking forward to a new start. And so is masculine. Yeah, your passion ignites, masculines. Okay, let's take a look. We've got pleasure. We've got courage. Interesting. We've got happiness and delight. Alrighty. Excellent. Pleasure and happiness. Courage. Courage and delight. Very cool. Thank you. I'm going to get these out of here. I get these. Sorry. There we go. Okay. So what we have here is, yes, divine feminines, you have a new beginning coming. You feel it, you know it. I know that if you are in any way connected to your intuition, that you feel this coming. There is... For those of you who are waiting on a twin flame and you feel like you're going to be coming in connection with them, I just want to tell you that there is going to be a feeling of pleasure and happiness. So you're going to feel absolutely content with where you are in life right now. So I feel like you are enjoying life. I feel like you're waiting on the new beginning. You are nesting, I feel like you're making yourself good. You're taking care of you, hair, skin, nails, that kind of thing. I feel like you're just living in complete happiness, knowing, I feel you have a knowing that this is going to happen. For the divine masculines, I feel like this is the point at which you are gathering courage. Yeah, I feel as though it's almost as though, well, you are very separate from the crowd. Masculines, you are the person who has enough courage to move forward on a twin flame connection. And I'm telling you, it's the hardest connection you'll ever be in. It's constantly learning about who you are in that connection. So we have delight and we have courage. I feel like somebody is going to be able to move toward their divine feminine, and it is going to be delightful. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like feelings of delight are things that you're not really all that familiar with. Divine masculine, I feel like the feminine has been living in pleasure and happiness for a while, but I think that you've been so busy, divine masculines, building your courage to move forward, or to try and move forward in not only in your life, but with this particular person, your twin. I feel like yeah, I feel like this person feels you kind of hulking up, trying to get your courage. I feel like you're going to know when the right time is because you are going to feel delight. What does that mean, right? How many of us have actually felt true delight is probably, you know, it's probably a shorter list as to who is not. I would say, yeah, I feel like you're going to have, it's going to be like a feeling of confidence mixed with, yep, I'm right where I need to be right now. I feel like you're going to have a really confident silence almost. Yeah, you're going to know. You're just going to know, and that's what it is. We have the distorted feminine, and I think it's important for the feminine to know that this distorted feminine energy here is really just an illusion. Let me just one moment here. Okay, yeah, so the distorted feminine, you are... the distorted feminine is someone who is not quite there, who's not quite healed, who just requires a little bit more healing. The distorted feminine sees themselves in a way that nobody else sees them. They see themselves as maybe not as special and not as beautiful and not as kind. And it's sort of a distorted way of, you know, it's like they can't really see their own worth. So this could be something that you're working on, feminines, that you need to work more on your inner self or possibly your outer self. So depending, you know, the inside should match the outside. If you're loving the inside, then you definitely should be loving the outside. Everything goes together as a passion, a package. And when you aren't looking as though you're loving yourself on the outside, you can definitely know that you are not loving yourself sufficiently on the inside either. So I feel like you have a little bit of work to do, feminines, when it comes to really feeling worthy of the love of the masculine. Just be sure that all of your make sure that the way that you feel about you is paramount, okay? You need to love you more than you can love anyone else. And when you do that, it will come out and, you know, you will see that love poured onto others from you. Okay, let's take a look at pleasure. Pleasure and happiness, feminines. Yeah. I think as well, this distorted feminine, I feel like the masculines, some of you have come from a situation or gotten out of a situation where you were either married to or committed to a distorted feminine. So because I've always felt along this particular journey that my energy seems to be following is that the distorted feminine looks distorted from the male's point of view, from the divine masculine, because the divine masculine spent so much time deep in toxicity with being married to or committed to a distorted feminine, someone who didn't see their own worth and therefore poured out their toxicity onto other people. So I feel like it's almost as if the divine masculines need to really really look at the feminine for who she is rather than who the other people were. If you came from a place where you were with a distorted feminine, it's possible that if you don't treat your new feminine like that this person won't have this distorted sort of, you know, they will know who they are if you show them their worth, if you mirror that back to them. So we have a new opportunity and pay attention. The new opportunity is coming up on pleasure. And of course, just below the new beginning card. So we have new opportunity, insights gained from a new experience, job, or partner. And then we have pay attention. Pay attention to the happiness. It says, look out for signs from the divine. Acknowledge red flags. So feminines, acknowledge red flags within yourself and within others. Make sure that you are paying attention to what happiness really is. Now that you know pleasure and happiness, you won't choose otherwise because you just don't want to go back, right? You can't unsee what you've already seen. So pay attention to the feelings of happiness, because I think it's going to be something that you're not used to. Yeah, I feel like you're not used to, your masculine's not used to the feeling of delight, and you're just not used to the feeling of happiness. So you two are kind of feeling out these stages as well. while you are planning to come together. Tell me about delight. Evaluation. Interesting. And then courage. Self-awareness. Excellent. Okay. So delight, it says evaluation. Feed out whatever doesn't serve you. Feed out whatever doesn't serve you. Reevaluate the situation. I feel like that's what the masculine has been doing for a very long time. And the masculine has become self-aware, tapping into your higher self and questioning routines and patterns. So the divine masculine has become self-aware, has come to a realization that there is a twin flame connection that they want to activate here, that they want to ignite the passions for. This person has had the courage, the divine masculine, and let's give them all a round of applause. Divine masculine, it's so hard. It's so hard to be self-aware. So bravo to you if you are the strong one that came through this. And the evaluation here is the delight. This is something that's kind of not really... it's a little bit foreign to you, this delight, and I think that's why it's under evaluation with you. I feel like you need to reevaluate how you feel about certain people and situations, and then try to move forward with that. All right, let's look here. I just want some information about the distorted feminine, please. Information about the distorted feminine. We have community. And we have bad health. Interesting. I did do readings today for Scorpio where this came up. Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. I'm sorry, I can't remember which one. I've done the water signs, but bad health has been coming up in terms of the masculine energy. So the distorted feminine, I feel the distorted feminine that the masculine is coming away from, like leaving, to go to this twin flame connection. I feel like that person is in bad health. I feel like that person is probably either in a hospital or healing, or is at home healing, or I think this is what has kind of pushed back this connection, this new beginning in twin flames. I feel like that's what's pushed back this connection, that the divine masculine, their person that they are leaving behind, that person may have been in bad health, because the distorted feminine can be someone who is battling mental health, battling physical health, because they don't take care of themselves necessarily, right? So we have community here, and I feel like with the divine feminine that you feel almost as though you don't belong in your person's community, that perhaps there is a different standard in your person's community than it is in yours. Maybe you were raised differently in different communities. Maybe you divine feminine could be someone who was raised in poverty, and this person could be someone who was raised in wealth, or vice versa. I feel like that's how I feel the feminines, if there is any distortion in how the feminine sees themselves, it's in society. I think how people socially accept them. Yeah, so they're always paying attention for the red flags, right? Because they're not of society. I think that the divine feminine is someone who lives in society, but is not of society, does not follow society. Someone who is really, self-aware and self-sufficient. I don't feel like that person really depends on anything, depends on anyone for anything. Okay, let's go to some energy oracles here. Let's see what we've got here. More energy for the divine feminine, the divine masculine, in this deep soul, soulmate, deep connection, twin flame, whatever it is for this deep soul connection. Dropped one. There we go. Let's get it up. What's this? Adjacent possibilities. Okay. And then we have appreciation. One more card each here. Oh, no. Okay. All right. We'll do these this way then. else do we have here? All right, storm warning. And the first chakra. Okay, so I feel like the divine masculine has not really had any passion or love in anyone taking care of those needs for them for a long while. Yeah, I feel like the divine masculine is ignited in the first chakra. I feel like that there is an evaluation going on about whether to move forward with this passionate feeling. Should you work hard on it? Should you move forward? Should you come forward to this twin flame connection, knowing that, you know, that your first chakra has been activated? I guess what I'm saying is this could end up in a really passionate throw. Yeah, so be careful if that's not what you're wanting to do. I feel like this this masculine here is heavily in thought about the feminine and the appreciation of this person. So I feel like when the masculine thinks about the feminine, thinks about all the beautiful things, the eyes, the lips, the nose, the hair, the way they dress, the way they smell. 1 and 5 is 6. This is the card of the Lovers in tarot. And I feel like somebody has love and passion for you here, divine feminines. The divine masculine is trying to hold themselves back in an evaluation of self-awareness, right? They're trying to hold themselves back, trying to have courage to understand what this twin flame connection is about. In the meantime, they're trying to get away from or disconnect from this distorted feminine who is sort of in a bad way, either physically or mentally. Divine feminines, I feel like the energy that's on your side here is this new opportunity has adjacent possibilities. What does that mean? Well, what I feel is that this new beginning that is coming, this really beautiful new beginning that's coming, that's very lush and green and has been growing for a while, I feel like this new opportunity is going to be strategic. It's going to require you to have to be agreeable, to be flexible, to be strategic. I feel like you, with the adjacent possibilities, right? I always hear, right, when I pick up this card, there's more than one way to skin a cat. You know, there's more than one door to get out of there. There's more than one way to make this happen. And I feel like your masculines are going through all of it, to be honest. I feel like this person, whoever the masculines are, like bravo, like I was saying, you're jumping through hoops, you're walking through the fire, you're coming to self-awareness, you're doing a lot of heavy lifting here, masculines, so good for you. Feminines, I feel like you feel that we have, pay attention, look for signs from the divine and acknowledge red flags. I feel like you feel that you haven't had any really any signals or signs from the universe, but I really feel it's though that you might not be paying attention. So again, I say, make sure that when you are thinking about happiness, that you're not reverse manifesting, okay? It's kind of like, this is really going to happen. Oh no, it's not. Yes, it is. Oh no, it's not. I feel like you feel that there's going to be too many roadblocks, too many mountains to climb, too many things that you all have to get over, you and your masculine, before anything can move forward in this connection here. Yeah. Let's get one Gaia card here. So I think it's really worry. It's worry on the side of the divine feminine that happiness is really not coming, that maybe there's red flags you've missed. I feel like you have this new opportunity and it's going to take some work, but I feel like you are going to, you're going to make it work. Yeah, I think you are. The storm warning says it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. There might be storms and rain and gnashing of teeth. You know, there's going to be hard things on this journey, but it's going to be a journey that's worth it. We have Night Wind, facing fear, some conscious release and healing. Okay, so we have bad health and we have community. So I feel like this really fits in there quite well. It says facing fear. I feel like facing fear is something that someone who You could be facing fear in the community. You could be facing fear toward bad health. But it says here subconscious release. The subconscious release, and then there is healing. I'm just going to see if I have the book here. Just going to see. Is it? Oh, there she is, Gaia. Right, okay, so we have Gaia's card is number 23. 2 and 3 is 5, by the way, which is the Hierophant. And we have 23. There we go. It says this card relates to the disturbed sleep patterns. Okay, so any of you who are not sleeping well, yeah, you could be masculines worried about bad health. Your distorted feminine might be in bad health, the one that you're trying to disconnect from. I feel like for the feminines that facing fear could be, just dreaming about the masculine, trying to meet them in the 5D. It says you've been having vivid dreams or nightmares, and you've been experiencing something is troubling you, yet you are not openly acknowledging this either to yourself or others. This unresolved issue has created fear and anxiety which you have yet to resolve. Because of this, your subconscious mind is processing the issue as you sleep. The fear resurfacing in your dreams time and time again in various forms and guises. This is your subconscious mind's way of dealing with the issue and forcing you to face your fear. Okay, so this is actually coming up for both of you. I feel like the fear that you might have is fitting into the community of the divine masculine, divine feminines. And I feel like the fear of the masculine is that when they get to the feminine, that this feminine will also be a distorted feminine. So I don't think that the masculines, I don't think you've realized how much work the feminines have done on themselves. So I think this masculine doesn't want to go from the frying pan to the fire. And that's what I think is going on here. It says, express in detail by writing things down, the things that you fear. And then it says, and share by talking it out with someone you trust. Simple process makes takes some courage, but is well worth it. Acknowledging and expressing your fear is a major step toward healing. Okay, so yeah, it is about facing your fears. So I feel like the divine masculine, divine feminine, you do have different types of fears. And I think that you will be facing those fears before you come together, because we do have this as the bridging energy here, right? Yeah, what's bridging you two is that you both have to go through this, these fears. I think you have to come out from behind the fear wall so you will know how to work on situations. For those of you who are in twin flames, you will come together, it'll be hard, you'll part. You'll come together, it'll be hard, you'll part. And you have to know how to go through that cycle. And I feel like a lot of the night wind is what is going to help you get through that, trying to not be fearful of what you can't see or control. Okay, so we are going to go into the extended here. If this does sound like your story, I'm going to carry on with this twin flame as a deep connection, soul connection, twin flame. The twin flame card has popped up, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's only a twin flame reading. So if you're interested in coming to find out more, we're going to be clarifying all of this. We've got a lot more cards to go through here, you guys. We're going to get more information and some advice at the end. So we will also talk about a possible reunion, see if we can get any more information about how this thing is possibly going to come to a meeting place. I'm going to go for now. Thank you very much for being here to watch this. And if you'd like to come play in the extension, the extended is down below. First link in the description. Gonna go for now. Thank y'all. Bye-bye.